Namaste children. In the last video, we learnt about the kinds of verbs. In this video, it's a part of under the kinds of verbs. First, we have to know what are the transitive verb and intransitive verb. So verbs there are two types again. So they are the kinds of verbs. Now here types of words. One is transitive verb and another one is intransitive verb. What is the transitive and intransitive verbs? What are those? Those are the words based on that. First, before learning this, everyone should know that the basic structure of the sentence. What is the basic structure of the sentence? Subject, verb, object. Okay, so you know the subject. The sentence, the action is the main heading of the subject. So you know the subject and predicate. So subject acts like head of the body. Okay. Now verb gives an action what the subject is doing. The verbs tells what the subject is doing. Then what is an object? First let us know what is an object. So here a verb. There are three parts in a sentence. One is subject, verb, object. So object is at the end of the sentence which helps to give the complete sense. Sometimes without object also we will get the meaning. Based on the object, the receiving the action of that object, we divided into two types. Based on that object receiving the action. See here, there are two kinds of verbs, types of verbs. There are transitive and intransitive verb. So, in English, to learn the active passive voice, there is one more topic is there in further you will get in 5th class. So, one is active voice and passive voice. If you perfect with tenses and verbs, you will do these are the steps to learn the to go ahead in the grammar part. You should be perfect with the tenses, then you can go with the voice, then speech. Like the steps are there. First you know the parts of speech, then the learn, then tenses, kinds of sentences, like that. Step by step you have to learn. Now we are learning that what kinds of we learned what kinds of verbs. Now we are learning what types of verbs. There are two types, transitive and intransitive. Based on the object, it decided whether it is transitive or intransitive. See, a verb can be described as a transitive, described or divided also we can say that transitive or intransitive based on whether it requires an object to express a complete thought or not. So now you come to know that what is the role of the object. Object is nothing but to express, to give a complete sense of the sentence, complete meaning of the sentence. Okay, if with the object we are getting complete sense, then those are the transitive. Without object we are getting the complete sense, those are the intransitive. Simple. Suppose I eat. So to eat, I don't want any object. See here, the verb itself is giving complete sense. The verb itself is giving complete sense. Those are intransitive. The verb which needs an object to give complete sense, those are the transitive. Very simple, I will tell. Transitive verb is one of that only makes sense if it exerts its action on an object. In an intransitive verb will make sense without one. See here, an intransitive verb doesn't need an object, but a transitive verb should need an object. Some verbs may be used both the ways. Some verbs we can use in the both ways. I'll go with that clear with the transitive verb once more. What is transitive verb? A verb that requires an object to complete its sense is called transitive verb. Just now we tell that. So complete sense means complete meaning. So while reading that, you should get the meaning in your mind. Then that is called sense. A transitive verb needs to transfer its action to something or someone, that is an object. Okay. Object may be a person or a thing. In a sense, transitive means to affect something else, to give some affection something else. Now, transitive verbs are not just verbs that can take an object. These are the definitions, beta. So, to give complete meaning, I'm trying to give some extra information to you. But without just you should know all these. The transitive verbs are not just verbs that can take an object. They demand objects. Without object, there is no transitive verb. Without an object to effect. Why object needed? To effect on the sentence. The sentence that a transitive verb inhabits will not seem complete. Without an object, there is no transitive verb. Okay, remember this. Now we go with that examples. With the learn. So while explaining the examples, I will tell what are the clues to learn easily. The girls carry water. See here, what they are carrying? Water. What is the verb here? Carry. So you should ask a question with what? WHAT, what? Something or some one only said, no? Either you have to ask question with what or whom. Only these questions to ask the verb, not the subject, beta. Only verb you should ask. You want to know the transitive verb only, no? So you should ask question, verb. So carry what? Water. You got answer, then it is transitive. Okay, now we'll go with the next. June threw the ball. June threw the ball. What is the verb here? Threw. What is the object here? The ball. The red color words are objects. Threw what? The ball. So you got answer. Then it is transitive. See, I caught a cold. Generally, common cold we say that caught. Most of the children use here wrong. So, I wear medicine. I wear medicine. మెడిసిన్ ట్రూ ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద తెలుగు నేను మందులు వేసుకున్నాను అని చెప్తారు కదా. సో మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద చిల్డ్రన్ యూజ్ దట్ I wear medicine. No, I have medicine, you say that. Like that, these are the collocations we say that. Common cold or cold we say always catch only. In Telugu we cannot say nanu jalu patkundira. We can't say I have common cold. I have fever, we say that. Like that, but common cold or cold we say that catch. Past tense of catch is caught. So don't think that I caught a cold means what? You are not going to catch with the two hands the cold. Okay? These are a strong tea. We can say the strong tea. We cannot say that powerful tea. Can you say the powerful tea? No, it's a strong tea only. So some words will go with some verbs only. Those are called collocations. So I caught cold. A cold means what? Caught what? A cold or a common cold. Okay. So if you ask a question to the verb with what, you got answer. Then that is transitive verb. See, she loves rainbows. She loves what? Loves. Don't ask the question to the subject. Only verb. You should ask the question to the verbs. She loves what? She loves rainbows. Next, Leela conveyed the message. Leela conveyed the message. Leela conveyed what? The message. You got answer now for what? You should ask only the verb. Remember that. You should ask the question to the verb, not the subject. We are not talking at all about the subject. We are linking. We are making link with that. What is the relation between the subject and verb only we are finding here. If without object you are getting the complete sense of the sentence or not, you have to find. If you get the complete sense without object, then that is intransitive. Now you need a object to give complete sense, that is transitive. See, how you know that it's an object? So you should ask a question with what for the things. I had given all the things here only. Whom to the persons. Okay. Now I will go with that. The cow eats grass. Eats what? Grass. Now I will tell one more sentence here. Ravi gave a book. Ravi gave a book. Gave what? A book. Book is a thing. Ravi gave a book to his friend. Both answers you are getting. Ravi gave a book to his friend. So, Ravi gave what? A book. To whom? To his friend. So, you got both answers. So, those are the two objects. So, to persons you should ask whom. For the things you should ask what. Only these questions only should ask. I am not going to teach this very formal, it should receive the action of the subject through the verb, it's a formal word. You cannot get these words with this formal language. So I am explaining simple beta. You should ask only two questions to the verb only the verb, not any other. Don't go to the subject. Okay, here we are discussing about the subject and Rama killed Ravana. So one more sentence here. So why if it is transitive we can change into passive voice. If it is intransitive we cannot change it. There is no voice for the intransitive verbs. A verb that doesn't require an object but makes good sense by itself is called intransitive. The verb itself completes the sentence. It doesn't need any object. Those are intransitive because these are not transferring the action. Okay. Now using an object immediately after an intransitive verb will create an incorrect sentence. However, there may be other information after the verb. See, object. Instead of object we may use complement also. So, some verbs after some completion, the sentence will be continued. Those continuation will give, will be a prepositional phrase or an adverbial phrase or an adverb like that only. But it's not an object. Okay. However, there may be other information after the verb such as one or more prepositional phrases or an adverb. See here I will say birds fly. No, birds fly. Birds fly what? It's a complete sentence. Birds and fly, subject and verb only. Are you getting the meaning with the birds fly? Yes, birds fly. You are showing the action how the birds fly. In the sky, I had given the prepositional phrase. Birds fly in the sky. I did not know that in the sky is prepositional phrase. Without in the sky also you are getting the meaning. In the sky is giving extra meanings to the sentence. But without in the sky also you are getting the sentence. You are getting the meaning of the sentence. So it is intransitive. She sleeps. She sleeps. She sleeps. Okay, she sleeps. Amma padukundi. But she sleeps soundly. She sleeps soundly. Soundly is an adverb. giving extra information. But without soundly also you are getting the meaning. So only one thing you ask the verb whether it is transitive or intransitive. These are the exercises are there in your grammar book. Only you should know, you should ask the question what and whom to the verb, not other questions. Only these two questions to ask, whether to find out whether it is transitive or intransitive. If you get the answer, then it is transitive. If you did not get the answer, then it is intransitive. Intransitive and transitive, you should know this clearly. Okay, after this you complete the grammar book. Okay, examples for intransitive verbs. Baby was crying. Was crying. Was crying itself is complete the sense, but doesn't need that object here. I work. I work for a large firm in Paris. No, for a large firm in Paris is two prepositional phrases here. But I work. I work without this prepositional phrase. These are not the objects. These are giving extra information of the verb. Okay. They laughed. They laughed. Without uncontrollably also you are getting the sentence. They laughed. Uncontrollably is an adverb. Okay. We talked for hours. For hours is an prepositional phrase. We talked. We talked itself is giving the meaning. For hours, it's an extra information. The sun shines. Here there is no verb or adverb or any prepositional phrases. The sun shines. The sun shines itself is completing the sentence or giving the complete sense. So it is intransitive verbs. These are the some other verbs here. Mostly stating verbs are intransitive verb. Means what? Stating verbs means what? Without somebody's help we can do it. Eat. You need only to and food only to eat. No one will help. No one will help in eating the food. See, a laugh. That's do complete. You should complete yourself. No one will help. Originate, fluctuate. See the some other deteriorate, oat, sit, increase, laugh, originate, fluctuate, trend, laughed, talked, shine, cry, work, eat, fly. These are the some words. They complete themselves. They doesn't need any kind of help, object help. Okay. Thank you, children. We had completed this transitive and intransitive, and based on this you have to complete the grammar books exercise and the kinds of verbs. I already explained that time. I said that after explanation one another video we have to complete this unit. You have to complete. I will tell the answers. I will discuss the answers in the online classes. Okay, bye children. Thank you.